Guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing, commenting and liking my post. In today's video, I want to show you the difference between fat, that is animal fat, and PK oil and red oil. This is animal fat. This is early morning. This animal fat will remain like this until you melt it or you put it in a very hot sun before it will melt. You see the way it looks, bah? You see the way it is. I'm trying to put my hand inside. Do you see the way it is? This animal fat can be used to produce soap, and I'll show you how to use it to produce soap. This animal fat is like this till like up to a week now. If I didn't melt it, it will not melt. This is the PK oil. Can you see the PK oil? The PK oil did not solidify at all. The PK oil did not solidify at all. I have another bowl here where I put PK oil. Can you see it? The PK oil did not solidify. But the fat under the same atmosphere solidify, and look at the way it looks like. Most of the people selling PK oil will melt this fat, because when PK oil is 1,000, fat can be 500. So they will melt this fat and mix it with PK oil and sell it for you. The fat, you can use the fat to produce soap, but when they mix this fat with PK oil, it makes it to look as if you are buying a higher thing. But what if you produce your own fat, buy original PK oil and add it yourself, instead of them buying something of 500 and selling it for you 1,000? Sometimes most of the shop that they are selling PK oil, that is how they mix it. When they have 20 liters of fat, 20 liters of PK oil, they will mix everything together and they will still sell it for you at the same price. And this is my red oil. You can see the red oil now. You can see the way it looks. So if you mix it, everything will mix together. It is the way I keep it on the ground. The upper part and the lower part, you have to mix everything together before you use it. You can use red oil to produce soap. You can use fat to produce soap. You can use PK oil to produce soap. You can use the three of them. You can use two of them. You can mix two. That is red oil and PKO, or fat and PKO. So I will be teaching you, I'll be explaining more about this. If it is the red oil, I will show you how to know the red oil that is good for production. I will teach you, and I will also teach you how to produce soap using only fat and how the result will look like. You will get a perfect result, but it's different. That should be another video. So in today's video, you can see that this red oil, the red oil did not solidify, the PKO did not solidify, and the fat, if you look at the fat now, it has turned to something that looks like when block. It has turned to something that look like block now. So you have to put it inside the sun, or you put it inside a pot and melt it before using it. So that is why you see most PKO will get solidified when it stay in a room temperature. So most PKO are mixed with fat. This is red oil, and this red oil is good for production, because of production of soap. If you see here, you see that it's not all that reddish. It's not all that red. It's a fresh red oil. You can use it for production of soap. It foams well and it brings out a good outcome. And even my PKO, this is my PKO. I used to mix my PKO with anything. I don't used to mix my PKO at all. My PKO is original. Many people have bought from me, and some are still buying. My PKO is original. This is the fat. I went to extract this fat just to show you the difference between what the red oil, the fat and the PKO. When you mix fat and PKO at room temperature, it will also give you this. So most of the time they are selling fat for you and they are telling you that it is PKO. Why the measurement of what you need when producing is supposed to be different. When you are producing with fat, the caustic soda concentration is different. When you are producing with PKO, is different. When you are producing with red oil, which is red oil, is also different. So stay tuned. I will tell you the differences of the measurement and the concentration needed in producing all this. If you need your PKO, this is where I store my PKO. Once they bring it, I'll pour it inside this drum. And if you want to buy it, all I'll do is to discharge it for you. I'll use this tap to discharge it and then bring it for you. There will be no dirty inside. It is pure PKO oil. You see, this is my PKO oil. You can get them in drums. All you have to do is you buy your own keg or you pay for keg. The price of PKO is different from the price of keg. And if you can come down to my factory with your keg, I'll fill it for you and you go back with it. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.